Pretty much, dude. It's been getting like... Alright, let me turn this up. Oh, dude, this is funny. You guys remember that from TwitchCon? When the thing was like that? Oh, damn, it's nice.
As a kid, I didn't really have like a dream job until I kind of got into like Call of Duty and stuff, and then I was watching all the YouTubers, and like I would, you know, just say like I want to do this so badly, and I would make my little makeshift videos.
He's always done his own thing, I will say that. He's always had, he knows what he wants, and he's kind of always been that way, and he's been very driven. When it's something he likes, he takes a lot of time and figures things out and asks people questions and researches everything. So that's definitely who he is.
It's my mom.
I remember having a talk with him, and you know, it just goes to show how well I understood everything. But I said, you know, your brother wants to play Major League Baseball, and this many people play baseball, and this many people will make it to the major leagues. I said, this many people play video games, and this many people will make it to where they're able to make a living from it.
Yeah, the music is a little sad. This is nice though. This is a really nice video. To be honest, it's really. And let me sit closer so the mic isn't quiet.
He would just be in his little like exercise saucer thing that you sit the kid in, and he would just jump and jump and jump and jump.
From a very young age, it was obvious that he was very independent, that there was a time where when he had just learned to stand and was starting to toddle around a little bit, he went over to the screen and was looking at his older brother who was out there walking around, and his older brother saw him and went over to the screen and started pounding on it, and when he did, it knocked Jonah over and he landed on his butt, and he just looked around and he started laughing, and I thought, wow. Okay, you know, he's going to be independent and not so easy to convince to do maybe what you want him to do. Video games seem to be more of his primary focus, probably around when he was transforming from Minecraft to CSGO. Then he was playing into that and was very intense, I guess not a surprise. And then he started playing Fortnite, and then it just seemed to be a really good format.
Cheez-Its, let's go.
One summer, I just completely grinded everything, and I got into like the Pro Scrim Discord, and I killed some big streamers while I was streaming, and I got some videos made on me or whatever, and some of my friends found out who I was through those, and they got like millions of views, and they all thought it was really cool. But that was like, one summer I just grinded.
I remember when he had said that yeah, he was to go to TwitchCon, and I said, well, why don't we look to see how much that would be, and that could be his Christmas present, and it would be just a nice thing he could look back on and say, oh yeah, that one year I went out to TwitchCon. And when he came back then, it was just very exciting because it seemed like things were really in motion. And at that point, he had convinced us enough that he had enough going on with it that whatever we could do to support him, we would.
Believe me, we tried to get him interested in all sorts of other things, but this was his first love, and it has been for a long time, and so how could we say no? That's what he cares about. You know, we always supported our other son with anything he wanted to do with baseball, and why wouldn't we support Jonah?
As a parent, when you see that how good he is
What's
and
your
how
brother do?
much
He
he
plays
enjoys
baseball a
it,
lot.
then it stops being about, well, what would I want? And it's more about just what a neat opportunity for him to be able to do what he would like. And you look back on your own life and think, oh,
This is
it
my
would have been
first
awesome
time
to do
playing
what you
baseball in
want.
so long.
I remember when I first told my brother that I was like in talks with TSM. He was like, he didn't believe me at all. I had to like show him the receipts, like show him all the DMs that I was having, and like he was freaking out almost just as much as I was.
I told my mom when they were talking to Slappie that it was a huge deal because they were huge. Like, if you heard of Fortnite, you would definitely hear of TSM.
It's my Instagram clip.
I just destroyed him! I just destroyed this guy!
Oh, my
What's wrong with me, bro? I just choked so hard.
I was be killing him once, I think.
I just choked so
Or
hard.
mid, I don't remember which one.
I trucked him once, dude.
It's all coming down, partner.
Got him. Another one coming
Take
up.
a lot.
I was looking up to like
I
Myth
dogged
and
that
like
kid.
Hammonds
So
and
nuts.
Daquan so much when the pro community was starting out, and it's really cool that they noticed me and they picked me up, and it was just like the greatest thing ever. When I got that DM, I was just like going crazy.
When he signed with TSM, I had a line of students for 2 or 3 weeks coming in and, oh, can I have an autograph? Can I have an autograph? And it was just amazing that, you'd give them a card that Jonah signed, and it was like you could see genuine thanks and, oh my gosh.
Yeah, my dad's a
And
teacher, by the way.
It was like, so it was a neat
That's my guinea
experience.
pig.
A lot of people have this like one thing that I rage all the time. If you come to my stream, I'm gonna get angry at every little thing. I do get mad on stream, but I don't let it out like I used to. I'm more contained, and I don't like beat up a cheesy box, even though I love that meme. It's so funny.
Everyone would come up to me and like literally ask me for the cheesy box, and then I was like, I'll give it to you signed for like $50 and all that, and just like playing around.
One of my biggest goals with all of this is just like the internet's like a pretty toxic community sometimes, and I don't want to have that. Like my chat and everything and Twitch and like my comments on YouTube, I want to try to get that as clean as I
Like,
can.
I know, I'm chilling.
Friendly to everyone.
Damn, look at Baz, he's so cute.
I'm really,
No, I'm chilling.
you
Like,
know,
oh.
I'm proud of him. He's making his dreams come true. I mean,
Mom
this
will
is
start
like
crying soon now.
what
Trust
he
me.
wanted to do.
It's just always been that whatever he seems to do, it
I love that jacket.
comes pretty easily to him. Evan, our older son, went playing baseball, and then it was like, so my wife's with Jonah, and there have been times where, Jonah spends a bit of time in his room, he's in there playing and stuff, and I'll go in and
Watch out,
talk
by
to
the
him
way. See
occasionally,
Christmas
but
tree.
it's just
Look.
to know that I love him and that I'm proud of him, and that I think it's great that he's doing what he wants to do, and however I can support him, I will.
Why? Oh my god! A partner! Oh wait, my partner, let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
That was so
oh my
good.
god, there's no way! Oh my god!
That's so good. Like crying my head off the whole time. Yeah, after the interview, my mom was like stressing. She's like, "Oh, did I say the right things? Did I say no?" No, but it was good. No, but that was super good. That came out really nice. Fortnite, that's not launching. Come on, bro. You only have a lot of check? Yep. Your runs are great, yeah. Nah, the video game came out so good though. Hype.